I know. This is fresh. This is fresh on Nora's podcast. It's funny. You're like actually one of the. I guess I don't know. I don't know why I said that, but I was gonna keep it.
Your eyes are like, I didn't want to say that right now. Welcome back, everyone, all my fans, aka mom, to another epic episode of the Legendz Podcast. I've been away for a couple months filming and taking photos of some football, aka soccer, in Canada. But I'm back, excited to talk to one of my funniest friends. This man graces the world with his daily estupid dances. He's the Persian John Legend. He's a comedian, an actor, a voice actor, and has his own podcast. He's an entrepreneur, an overall legend, Mr. Neema Nazeri. Neema Naz.
What's up?
What's
yeah, Neema Naz. What's up?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good.
This is great.
I know.
I'm excited to be on the Legendz Podcast. With a
Why do you say legends like that?
Because I don't know. Because I usually just say things in a weird way.
Oh, I do too.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why we get along. Because
yeah, definitely.
Well, you've also met my brother. We're both some
We're
weirdos.
all just weirdos.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way, right?
In a good way.
Yeah.
We're all legends with a Z.
Right?
Yeah. That's the name of the podcast, right? Legendz?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are we allowed to swear on this podcast?
Yes, you can do whatever.
Not that I want to just straight up cuss the whole time. I'm just in case, you know.
I know. I used to never swear actually, but then I joined.
Really?
Started working in football. My mother doesn't swear at all. So
Not
if
at
she
all.
heard any of us cussing when we were growing up,
Straight
that would be
slap.
a big no-no. Slavic
Okay.
Slavic household, Balkan
No?
parents, no.
Woo.
Our dad swears a lot.
Oh, okay.
My dad swears a lot, but yeah, my mom never. Like you never hear a swear word coming out of her mouth.
Really?
And when she heard me once, like she's that it's not even like the anger, it's like the disappointment.
Disappointment.
Yeah. it just
Wow, that's the
gives
worst
you-
feeling.
Yeah, and then I moved to London and like I worked in football over there and then just started swearing like a
straight-
sailor because my flatmate also worked in football.
Oh,
Not a good idea. And then
not a good idea. Just straight
No.
up cussing 24/7.
No, and I moved back to Toronto and then she was just like, "Who are you?"
I am who I am now.
I am who I am, Mom. Okay. Love me
This
for
is
me.
me. This is the real me. I'm Nora.
This is real.
Thank you.
This is me.
This is who I am.
I wanna be. Yeah, I think so.
High School Musical, right?
Yeah. How do you know that?
How do I know that? That's my shit, Nora. I grew up watching Disney Channel and Family Channel, like binging that shit. I would watch all of it.
What was your
I
favorite
loved
show?
It's very controversial, but
Ooh.
Zoe 101. Zoe 101.
That was a big controversy. Yeah.
right?
That was one of my favorites.
So good.
I learned my Spanish off of that.
How?
Actually.
When did he speak Spanish?
I know. Listen, any Spanish person I meet, I tell them I know one word, or like one line in Spanish.
What is it?
El elefante es muy grande.
Oh.
And then everyone's like, "How the hell did you learn?" It means like the elephant's big. The elephant's very big.
Oh. Okay.
And
Well, yeah, obviously.
yeah. And then
That's
they're
it?
like, "Where the hell did you learn that from?" And I was like, "You don't want to know."
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101. Yeah.
When in that show did they say that?
You know her kid brother, when he's watching some show and he's watching some movie or something in Spanish, and then all of a sudden like he's in the, I don't even remember it, but I remember like the vision of him like watching a show, and all of a sudden he says something in Spanish, and it's El elefante es muy grande.
Oh my God.
Very
That's
odd.
A great memory.
But yeah, I don't know why that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only line she got from Zoe 101 was a Spanish line.
It was the shit, okay? That and Smart Guy.
Smart Guy was
He's
sick.
a smart guy, yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, that guy is
That was
so
a classic.
cool.
I love that one.
Yeah.
So cool. Omar was the funny motherfucker.
So cute.
He's dumb as fuck, but he's so funny. Zoe 101 though, it's the GOAT.
It is. It's the GOAT. It is. And like to go even further back, Lizzie McGuire.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's so Raven. That's the future Raven. She can see. Or whatever.
Yeah. The visions.
Disney was so good back in the day.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Don't even get me started.
Bruh.
What was his name? Mr. Mosley?
Yeah, Mr. Mosby.
Mosby. Yeah, Mosby.
Yeah.
So cute.
And then
so
London
funny.
Pipton. Yeah. So fun. I loved it.
So good.
Man. Oh, Hannah Montana. Ooh. Killing it. There's so many good ones.
Well, yeah. Why aren't kids shows these days as epic as those? Yeah, they're shit, aren't they?
They're so bad. So it just gets cheesier and cheesier every day. No, I'm glad we actually grew up with those. Like we had a great childhood with that stuff.
But what were we saying? I go off on tangents. If you get me started, I'll just like
That's literally my whole
I'll tell
life.
like 5 stories before I get into like the answer one. Yeah.
Same. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Neither.
I just ramble.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, that's how we roll. That's how we roll.
So you're pretty funny.
I'm all right.
So you think you're pretty funny?
I'm okay.
What have you been doing like over the last time I saw you I think was Christmas. For my Christmas party.
It was Christmas. It was for a Christmas party. By the way, I don't know what that thing was called. The meat little like meat kebabs.
Chalapi? Yeah. The best Serbian. Oh.
Best Serbian shit I've ever.
Guys, you need to get yourselves some Balkan friends, because
100%.
If you don't, you're missing out.
Honestly,
Balkan food is the shit.
You guys had there, so good.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah. So I can't I'm honestly surprised I haven't been back since.
I was kind of insulted, to be honest.
I would be too.
Yeah.
I fully ignored you.
Went on the road, did your little stand-up tour, whatever.
Yeah, like a fucking loser. And I just neglected you. I neglected you and your family. Like,
I know.
How dare I do that? Shame on me. Shake my head. Shake my head.
Shake my head.
Shake your head.
Shake my head.
I'm down to eat that stuff though again. Like I'm trying to come back.
It's so good. Don't. Well, if there was a quarantine party, I would invite you, but
I'm honored. Honestly, that means a lot. And I'll invite you guys to come eat some Persian food at my house.
That's what I wanted to get to. Your mom makes, I mean, I haven't tried it yet. You've invited me. I haven't been yet because of COVID. But your mom, by the photos, makes the most insane food.
It's crazy, right?
You're never going to move out, are you?
I don't know. I don't want to.
I don't know.
I don't really want to.
Your mom's a legend in herself.
She's a legend, yeah. That's for sure. She's just like so used to it at this point. Everything you see me do on camera, I just do that naturally.
Yeah.
I just fuck around anytime I used to do this all the time as a kid growing up without the camera even, and now it's just on camera. Just me being weird and like loud and annoying and doing accents and making fun of people and chirping, roasting my mom and like fucking around with her. And at first she wasn't even like she was so shy to be on camera at first, and she still is, but like at first she's like, oh, like what, I don't want to be on camera, like what is this person gonna think? Because Persians are so judgmental, and so they always worry about their what's it called, their image. The Persians, like they're always like worrying about their image, like, oh, like we can't do this because this family's gonna see and they're gonna think this, blah blah blah. It's always gossip about that shit. I'm like, who cares? Like no one gives a fuck. And so at first, I don't know, when I started doing videos, like she didn't want to be in them, but then after a few of them got like a little bit of pop, and she saw all the people like commenting saying, oh my god, like your mom, blah blah blah, love her so much, oh my god, I love your mom, she's so cute, she did this, so funny. She saw that and she's like, oh, okay. She got a little like hyped up a little bit. She got a little confident. I got it, yeah. And then after that, she's kind of like, she slowly but surely just kind of got more comfortable and was down to be in the videos. And now she even now, she even is the one who is like, okay, we should film this. It's crazy how far I've come with that stuff, but.
So how did it all start? Like, how did you always want to do social media? I mean, it's the past few years, a lot of people are just popping off on social media and really utilizing all the platforms.
I actually, because I went to university before I did all this, I went to U of T and I was studying kinesiology, but I didn't really do it because I wanted to do it. I did it because I had to get into university because that's what my parents wanted. And that's like traditionally the only way to be successful is to go through university and get a degree and then get a job and then get a family. You know what I mean? So I was just taught that from a young age, and so many other immigrant parents and families, right? And so when I got in, my brother also was in that program, and he's older than me. And so I thought like, and my dad also went to U of T. So I was like, oh, okay, if I don't get it, I'm a failure, right? So I busted my ass just to get into this program, and then I realized after like during the first year, I'm like, man, like I don't even like doing this, and I just don't. I never enjoyed doing academics, even though I was kind of good at it. You know what I mean? Like humble brag, but like math and science, like I'm good at. I can like do it, but it's just like I never really cared for it, and I always did the bare minimum to just get by, right, in school. And so one day I realized, uh, like everyone around me, I was always like typically the funny guy in every group, like with my friends at home, with my family, their friends, anyone I met in person, like in real life for the first time, even like I was just naturally that kind of person to be just light and fun and goofy. And one of my friends actually introduced me to stand up in my first year of um, university. So during that time, also I was binging YouTube videos. That was like the hot era of YouTube, where like YouTube was like popping. You know what I mean? Like I was really into like heavy into pranks and like skits and like like accents, impressions videos. I was like binging other people doing this shit.
Yeah, it was only when there were like a couple of influencers. Like influencers weren't really a thing yet. Nothing like social media hadn't become a profession really.
Exactly. And it was like so refreshing. Yeah, I was like, I wish we could go back to that time because now it's so oversaturated. But yeah, like that was the golden age of YouTube and everything. And so I was already like kind of in that mode of like I love funny shit. I love comedy. And I always did, but I didn't really know it until that year during school. And I went to my first stand-up show at the end of first year, and I fell in love, and I was like, whoa, this is sick. People are actually on stage telling something that's funny for them, and other people are laughing at it. And I'm like, whoa, that'd be amazing. Like I would love to do this one day. And then I found out that there's actually a program at Humber College that's a comedy program. So like by chance this happened.
Yeah.
And I asked one of the guys, like, yo, man, like, what's this Humber thing? And he explained to me, told me, yo, like, there's like a bunch of courses at Humber College for this comedy program, and like they teach you everything. I'm like, what the fuck? That's sick. So later that night, I went home, looked up the courses, and was like, they teach like stand up. It's all like older comedians who like kind of failed comedians who are teachers now, pretty much.
Way to sell it there.
I know, right? Well, like I don't know.
No, I get what you mean.
What, fucking Jim Carrey's gonna be there? It's not gonna happen.
Well,
right?
No, I had the same thing for my university. It was like people who've worked in the industry but didn't like fully make it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
some of them,
but they know their shit.
Not that they're bad.
No, they know their stuff, but it's just
they know their stuff. It's just they themselves. They're not stars. They're not. They don't have it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they can at least shine some light on the industry and the business side of things, and the experiences they went through, and like the connections and just the inside, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like they teach stand-up, sketch writing, like acting for TV, movies, like improv, physical comedy, all that shit. So that night, I literally was like, "Yo, I kind of want to drop out and just do this." And like if you know me, like my parents were like pretty strict, and they don't know shit about comedy. They grew up in Iran. They were refugees 30 years ago on a boat coming to Canada. Like they don't know anything about comedy. Like they don't have that shit down there. It's different lifestyles. So for them, it's like a foreign, idea. And so when I told them about it, I was like, yo, like I don't want to be in university anymore. Like I really love comedy. I want to pursue this. I know I can do it. They were like, worried. Mom was crying. She's like, "Oh, how are you gonna make money?" Like all this shit, like just like that was disappointed and stuff. Like, oh, like what are you gonna do? How are you gonna make money? Like, what do you mean comedy? Like, you're gonna be a clown, tell a joke? I'm like, yeah. Anyways, so they're like, surprisingly, they're like, yo, you can do it, but you better go 100%, or like there's no going back if I drop out, right?
Yeah.
So after that day, I realized, yo, this is 100% my potential. And then I dropped out first week back of second year. Immediately I dropped out, and I had to audition to get into that Humber program still in February. And then I did it, got in within 3 days. And yeah, like it was ever since I've been just grinding, just busting my ass, literally doing stand up, acting on stage, now acting for TV, movies, and then content, all that shit happened after. So yeah, there's a lot to it, but that's pretty much just the gist of it, of how I got into it.
And your brother helps you too, no? From what you've told me.
Yeah, he's like my manager pretty much. Like without him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I am for sure.
Yeah, because when we were speaking in depth on like the background of it, you were telling me how he was guiding you through, like helping you make the choices.
Yeah, well, because he's a DJ. He's been a DJ for over a decade. He's been in that industry, the nightlife industry, and it's very similar to my industry of comedy and stuff, right? Where people want to like give you gigs and like deals and stuff, especially on social media. And so he knows inside and out. He's been fucked over a lot. He's learned a lot. He's made good connections, lost good ones, whatever, bad ones. And so he kind of he's like my reasoning almost. He's like my brain in this whole operation. And yeah, without him, I wouldn't be here. Because like the important thing that we learned is like don't say yes to everything right away. Like especially brand deals. Like because if you start accepting brand deals right away for like cheap, you're gonna lose your value. The bigger and better you get, right, in the future. Yeah. So that was the biggest lesson. Is the hardest thing is to say no to people, because even though as sweet as it is to get $2,000 for one post for a weed company or whatever, it's not worth it long term if it's not aligning with your brand.
Because then it also affects the perception of people. They think, oh, this guy's just associated with that.
Exactly, right? It's like I'm now associated with that brand. So if they fuck up, it's on me too.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta be really careful, obviously. And that's why I feel like it's been going well so far. And I finally accepted my first brand deal that made sense, which was Peace Collective.
Oh, nice. They're doing great stuff.
Yeah. Like they're from Toronto, they're like a charity to, helping the homeless and like the hunger and stuff like that. So, they're just a good company to kind of be represented.
Nice.
So.
And how did the estupid start? Because that's a big part of your brand.
Yeah, estupid. Okay, so.
Because you even have merch, which, by the way, I want a hat.
Yeah, I think I have it here somewhere. Yeah, no, I will for sure. So, but actually, the merch thing. So I actually prematurely did that. It was too early for that, and like I actually gave away most of it. I don't really have any left, but I just got excited because I was like, oh, like people really love Estupid, so like let me just make some merch real quick. And then I realized that was my brother too. He's like, yo, man, like I don't think it's a good idea to sell merch right now because it's too early still.
Mm-hmm.
And like, god damn it, people are. Now I get messages. Can you hear that on your end?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, my bad.
It's okay. You're just flexing. You have friends. That's fine.
like people I never talked to are messaging me like literally in this hour. Like, come on, I'm doing a podcast, guys.
Did you just let them know, like, guys, I'm doing a podcast at like 1 to 2? Just shoot me some messages.
Yeah, I'm talking to Nora. God damn it! Shut the fuck up. Anyways, the stupid thing is what my mom calls me when like. In my language, though, she just says like Neema khafish, or like ahmari, which means like Neema, like shut up, like are you stupid, like are you an idiot? But in English, when I was younger and I was around my friends, obviously she would say it in English. She'd be like, Neema, are you stupid? Right? She would say that, and then like my friends would die of laughter. Right? It's like she's like calling me stupid. And then I don't know. I just like brought it into my videos when I was playing my mom and my characters on my videos. And then like I don't know, people really seem to love it and like latch on to that word. And then I just made it a thing. I kept on like making it reoccurring in my videos, adding in a stupid this and a stupid that, and then
No, it's smart.
People call me by that name. Yeah. People literally like message me like, "Yo, a stupid Neema," like they just say that now. Like it's just like a thing now. So
I love how your brand is people just calling you stupid.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's great.
But it's actually brilliant. It's with flavor.
It's a little some.
A little some in there.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, it's good. It's catchy though. I think it's catchy.
No, it is. Definitely is.
But so I'll make more merch with that though soon in the future for sure.
All right.
Stupid.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
How's
Nora's as smart though. You are very as smart.
I don't know about that. I've made some stupid decisions as well in my existence. But hey, that's how you live and learn, right?
Oh,
low key, I'm still waiting for that daily estupid dance for me. Hips don't lie. Just so everyone knows, I've asked him like 9 months ago if he would do one for me, and he's like, yeah, don't worry, you're on the list. Okay, big shot.
Yo, okay, there's so many requests. I gotta, I'll bump you up.
Listen, after that, when this comes out, I'm expecting one.
Okay.
So what's quarantine been like? Because right before, I mean, it's kind of let loose a bit, but I think the second wave's starting now. I don't know. But from what you've said, you haven't really gone out much either.
No, I've been a fucking turtle in my shell. I don't know why I use that expression. I've never used that, but you know what I mean.
It's cool. You can be a turtle. You can be here. You can be whatever you want. It's a safe space.
Yeah, I want to be a fairy. Yeah, I don't know. Quarantine's been actually a blessing in disguise for me.
Yeah.
Because I actually like never really went out anyways before quarantine. I was always mostly a homebody. I would go out sometimes, but not like these King Street West fucking douche bags would be out every fucking weekend drinking and partying.
Can I just mention that one of my favorite posts you made was like going for walks during quarantine, walking by like patios and being like, hope you're enjoying your Serb cocktails.
yeah. Serb cocktails, baby. Serb bottles, Serb cocktails, Serb drinks. Yeah,
so true,
I love making fun of those people. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, you aren't making any money. You're out of a job, but you're going into a patio during a pandemic to just buy drinks just because you have to. Like, some people, it's like cocaine for them. It's like they can't go a week or 2 weeks without going to a fucking patio and drinking. It's like, I don't have a problem with you drinking, but like, man, like, it's a pandemic. You could just stay home. Like, the only reason they're going to a patio is to flex that they're on a patio.
That's the new flex in 2020.
The new flex, right?
I'm on a patio.
So, I don't get it. Anyways, that's why I made fun of it. By the way, if you go to patios, I'm not judging you. But.
No, I don't actually. That's why. Okay. Well, we spoke about this. I was like, I haven't been on a patio in 6 months.
Were you never like a big partier? You're never.
No, I've never been like. I like going to bars. I like good music, dancing. So I'm a terrible dancer, but you know. Is what it is. But I love it.
That rhythm?
I've got my own rhythm in my head.
Oh, but not like outwardly, yeah.
No.
You think you got rhythm, but you don't.
Exactly. Yeah. It's okay. To other people it's unsightly. To me, I think I'm awesome, so I don't care.
Yeah, you know what? That's all that matters. As long as you're happy.
Exactly.
Don't give a fuck about what anyone else thinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm the best of the worst. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
But no, other than that, I'm more of like a homebody in that sense. I've never really been a huge partier.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of the same though. Like honestly, I don't really like big crowds like that, unless it's like my friends. Like I don't mind clubs. It's just like I don't want to be in the general dance floor with all the sardines of people. I want people touching me.
Do you have any weirdo stories from any nights out?
Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. My brother, he's a DJ, right? So, luckily, whenever I used to go out, I would go with him. So I would get to go into like the booth with him. So I was like, that was very like I was so lucky for that because otherwise I don't think I would even go out as much at all because I hate like waiting in line paying
That's
cover.
One of my things is like, I don't want to pay cover. I don't want to wait in line. I don't want to. Also in Canada, you freeze your ass off. By the time you get in, you're just like you're just defrosting. So
Literally.
What's the point? I don't know. I'd rather go to like a friend's house, get a bunch of drinks, and have fun. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But like the times where I've had to wait in line when like the off times where like I wasn't with my brother, I was just with my friends, and they want to go out and like I can't get all my friends in just because of my brother. But like I would go with my friends sometimes, and then like we'd have to wait in line fucking 50 minutes, pay $20, and then like drink ticket this buy this fucking coat check, all this bullshit, and then like to not dance with any girls. just
Why not dance with any girls?
Because I don't know, it's just like we're all guys. Girls are intimidated. Like if I'm with 10 guys, no girl wants to fucking dance with us. You know what I mean? Like it's just easier when you have girlfriends with you. What I realized, and when we always used to just go with the boys, and I'm like, this is the worst idea, guys. And then always it would never like none of us ever like even barely danced with any girls. Like, well, we probably just didn't have game either, but like, but you know what I mean? But it was different when I was with my brother. It's like girls, they're like it's like a social hierarchy. In a regular club setting, when I went with my friends, no girls would talk to me. But when I was with my brother in the booth, all of a sudden, oh my god, hey, like, because they see we have a bottle. I'm with the DJ. It's like
you with the DJ.
Literally, like that. So many times that's happened where like girls that would never give me the time of day if I wasn't with my brother, they would come up and like try to flirt with me. But it's like it's fake though.
Yeah, I was gonna say just watch out for the club rats, cause.
Oh well, I mean, I don't give a fuck now. But like before I could sense through it, and there was a couple of stories actually where a couple of gold digger instances where I actually went out into the dance floor when I was with my brother and a couple of his friends. We were in the booth, and they're like, yo, go get some girls, because like we have bottles, we'll just give them shots. And so I went out into the dance floor, and like I tried to just like flirt with this girl and try to dance with her, and like I'm not one of those guys who just like goes up from behind a girl in the middle of the club and just starts like grinding. Like I can't do that. That's just fuck. That's creepy as fuck. I can't.
That is creepy as fuck. Any guy who's doing that, stop.
Stop doing that. It never works. Why are you doing that still? Anyway, so I've seen that too many times firsthand. I'm like, I do not want to be that guy. So one time I went up to this girl. I'm dancing around her, like in front of her, so she knows I'm dancing, whatever, and like I'm being friendly, and just having a good time. And then I lean over, I say something like, hey, like I don't know, like let's dance, like come dance with me, like to whatever song it was. And then she looks at me and goes like, does that, like, ew, like, you know what I mean?
You're like, joking.
Right away. No.
That's so
mean.
And
that's happened to me a lot, which is like, that's why one of the reasons I don't like clubs, because like, it's all fucking fake and like superficial.
Yeah.
But anyways, like this girl did that, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be mad or anything. I'm not that kind of person. But I am petty.
I'm not that kind of person, but I am petty.
Definitely a little petty. Not gonna lie. No. So she said, ew, whatever, and then I kind of like, I was like, I'm not gonna give up. Like, I'm gonna try to like, maybe I don't know. I'll try again. So I was like, hey, like, come on, like, let's just say you want to dance, and then like I was just being fun about it, and she's like, no, doing that. When I was like, okay, I'll leave it. And then I was like, okay, here, what if I tell her, come to the booth, we have free drinks. And so I was like, hey, by the way, like I'm in the DJ booth, like, you want drinks? Well, we have a bottle. And then I just wanted to see what she would say, because like I was like, there's no way she's gonna turn around from saying ew to like, oh yeah. So so literally seconds later, as soon as I told her about that, like the DJ booth and the bottle, turns around, all of a sudden her face totally changes.
No.
It's like, oh my god, what? Like drinks? Like,
oh, me?
Right? Me? Yeah. Like I was like, yeah, come, yeah. And then as soon as she made that reaction, I was like, you fucking asshole, you bitch. I was like, wow, that's so fake. You're gonna, just because I have like, like a bottle, now you're gonna be nice to me, right? So then I was like, okay. You want to play games with me? I'll play games with you. Not to say like I should have done this, but like, so I was like, okay, yeah, cool, yeah, come follow me. And she's like, can I bring my friend? I was like, yeah, bring your friend. And then grabs her friend. She's like, and then she's like grabbing my shoulder now and like saying like, oh, like this is so fun. Like now she's being friendly. So we go to the DJ booth, and like I go up first. I go up, and it's like a little like mini, like there's 3 steps, there's a couple stairs, and then you go into the little booth. So I walk up first, but then I stop. I turn around before like I letting them come up with me, and I'm like, oh, actually, you know, I don't really like gold diggers, so like you can fuck off. I swear to God, I said that. I
No.
don't know, it's fucking stupid, but yeah, I know. I had to say it at the time, and then they were like, the girl's face like literally went to shock, like she couldn't believe it, and I was like, well, that's what you get. Like when you treat someone like that, you're gonna get treated back like that. You know what I mean? So I gave her a taste of her own medicine, pretty much, and then she saw it, and then I could tell. At first, she was like shocked, but then she felt bad because of how she reacted to me the first time. She's like, okay, like she kind of like, okay, like I guess I deserve that. Which like I don't know, I didn't like. It felt nice at first, but I'm like, like you know, I don't want to be a dick, but that was me being petty. But like I don't know, yeah, I'm a nice guy. Like I don't want to do that, but sometimes you just gotta be a bitch back. You know what I mean?
Listen, ladies, next time I'm throwing you out of the DJ booth.
I'm gonna whip you out in a barrel next time you fuck with me.
I'm gonna be your wing woman next time.
Please, Nora, I need a no. I mean, I don't need one, but I have a girlfriend now. But
do you?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this.
I know. This is fresh. This is fresh on Nora's podcast. It's funny. You're like actually one of the. I guess I don't know. I don't know why I said that, but I was gonna keep it a secret.
Your eyes are like, fuck, I didn't want to say that right now.
It's okay, whatever. I mean, like, you're like one of the first people I've told. No. So you're special.
I feel privileged. I am special. My mom says it every day. I know.
She's right.
I know.
Nora is a very special woman.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, now you know. You cool. Before and then.
Can we ask how the origin stories, how you guys met, or is that TBD?
On another episode.
On another episode.
An update in the episode.
Yeah.
I could tell you it's very fresh. It's literally since what day is it today? Saturday. Happened Thursday night.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
We made it.
How are the quarantine dates?
It was great.
It work.
Like, sorry?
I said you made it work. It's hard to do it at these times.
Yeah, but like this girl's different. She's like a rare breed. Honestly, she's like so cool, and like I've never had a connection with a girl like this before.
So your quarantine's been busy. That's good.
Yeah, it's been good. Like I mean, like so yeah. Like I mentioned before, it's a blessing in disguise because I've just been working on myself and like fixing habits and fucking, you know, losing weight, eating better, changing my lifestyle, and yeah, everything's been going great. Developing better relationship with my family.
Nice.
And you know, all that good.
You've been doing a lot of like basketball and football, soccer, like little videos. Those are dope. Yeah, I enjoy those. Yeah. Who was it that did an impression of all like the Raptors guys? You know, when they like come through the tunnel for game day and they're wearing their like swag. And,
yeah, the fashion.
Yeah, we need to do a fashion one.
Well,
I want to do Ibaka with the scarf. He's hilarious.
You're gonna do it on Mafuzi.
Yeah.
Mafuzi. Yeah. I love doing those. I'm trying to do more and more of those sports ones. Like, have you shown your soccer players my soccer videos? Or no?
I haven't, but I see a few of them actually follow you. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, they do.
Way.
Yeah, you got a couple.
Sick. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's fun. I love sports and I love comedy, and I was like, why not mix these together? And they've been going well. I'm trying to go viral. Like, I'm trying to get this shit viral. I've been sending it. I always send my stuff to like big meme pages and like sports pages.
Yeah.
But you know, none of them have seen my messages, my DMs. But I'm gonna keep sliding in, keep shooting my shot.
So can I ask you? This might be a very touchy subject.
I love it. The touchier, the better.
Yeah. Hate to bring it up, but Gary V. You got blocked by Gary V.
Gary fucking V. Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V?
Gary V? What happened? The guy just thought you were making fun of him, or what happened there? You basically begged them for how many weeks to unblock you?
For like 2 weeks.
It takes a lot for that man to actually notice you. I mean,
right? I know. I'm like, how does this guy fucking even know who I am? But like, I posted a video of like a parody of him, and then like it was fine. And then like a few days later, I was trying to like search him up to tag him in something on my story, I think, and it wouldn't pop up. I was like, what the fuck? Like usually it's there. It's the first one. And then so I deleted my story, and then I went into like the actual search on Instagram, searching his name to find him on everything. Nothing. Like I couldn't find him anywhere. Then I went on my mom's phone. I was like, yo, can I check something? I searched his name, and like it would pop up immediately. I was like, no way. So immediately I was like, oh shit, did he block me? There's no way he blocked me. He blocked me because I couldn't find him. It was like user not found. That's what happens when someone blocks you, right? So then I immediately tagged Team Gary V. I went on Twitter and I DM'd Team Gary V, D-Rock, like his videographer guy. I was like, yo, what's going on?
You even know the videographer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I actually enjoy watching Gary's videos and I know everything about him, right? Because that's the reason why I make fun of him. Not make fun, but like I do impressions of him is because I actually I actually have a lot of love for the guy. And so I reached out to his whole team. Everyone was like, yo, please, like, can you guys unblock me? I was commenting on like their posts too. Please, like, reach out to me. Like, I didn't want him to block me. I actually love the guy, blah, blah, blah. And then, so Team Gary V actually got back to me on DM. They're like, oh, sorry. We usually block people who spam Gary's account. And, like, we just, like, that we think is like a bot or, like, harassment. And I was like, what the fuck? When did I ever do that?
I just impersonate him 5 times a day, okay?
Yeah. I just fucking make fun of him all day. What do you mean, harassment? So then they said that. I was like, oh, like, it's weird. Like, I actually love Gary a lot, and, like, I do impressions of him, but I'm a comedian. Like, I'm just joking. It's just a joke. And I doubt Gary himself was offended. This guy's not offended at anything. He always, like, he literally says, like, I love hate, like, getting hate comments. He doesn't see it. So there's no way he got offended at something I was doing. So I think it was just his team that was kind of being, like, petty for some reason, or I don't know. So then they just blocked me. And then when I begged them, they unblocked me finally. After 3 weeks, we made it back.
We made it back, baby. We got unblocked by Gary V.
It will be a good story to tell him when I meet him one day.
I was going to say, when you meet him, that's a good story. Who knows? You guys might collab, and then there you go. Whoa. Match made in heaven.
100%. We're going to fall in love.
I believe it. Yeah. Your relationship will blossom off the foundation of your harassment for him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah. How'd you guys meet? Oh, I actually bullied this guy. I
stalked him for about 3 years, and then he finally gave me the time of day.
Now he's hostage. Nice. Yeah, that's my Gary V.
You actually do a great voice impression of him. You do a lot of impressions. Yeah. What's your fave? I love your Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. I don't know. Like I used to be better at it. I don't know. I feel like I got worse at it. But like Nora Stankovic is a good podcast host. It's fine. The conversation is fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. God. You love sports.
I like. Very nice. Did you hear that? Did you hear they shot a Borat 2, by the way? Apparently.
No way.
Apparently they already shot it, like, in secret. I
think you serious?
Might have been, yeah. So I read that somewhere. I want to be in that movie. Yeah. What else is coming for you? Like, what else are you up to?
A lot. Like, I don't know. I was doing a couple of stand-up shows.
Yeah, I saw you did one after, like, how many months? I don't know. How did that go?
Literally, it was like 6 months pretty much since the last time I was on stage. And then it was a patio show, outdoor show. And, it went great, but it's just, like, weird. It's not the same as, like, inside a club. comedy club, it's like just different, and everyone's wearing masks and like spread out. It's not ideal for comedy. Comedy is best enjoyed in a tight space, dim lights, all the focus and attention on the stage on one person. And that's when you hear the laughs better too, right? As a comedian on stage, it makes a difference when you get the feedback from like the audience. So sound travels. If you're outside, you're not going to hear it as much.
So are you blaming the fact that sound traveling on the fact that you didn't hear any the laughter coming back at you at your last show?
No, I'm not saying that.
Just the fact that you might have been roasting.
No. No. I mean, I bombed a little bit.
Funny.
I for sure did shit. I definitely fucking bombed a couple of bits, but no, like, yeah. In general, I'm just saying it's harder to hear the laughs when you're outside because
I get you.
It's open space and it goes up in the air and. It sounds like I'm making excuses. But,
no, not at all.
Not at all. But it's like it's just like different. It's just a different vibe now. It's not the same vibe as before, where like, people are comfortable laughing out loud and like being close to each other, and you can actually see fucking people. Because I even performed at Absolute Comedy. It's a comedy club in Toronto, and now their stage is set up where there's a plexiglass surrounding the stage. It's weird because when I was on stage and I was performing, I couldn't see shit. I couldn't see anybody but myself.
Oh, you get the reflection with the lights and everything?
Yeah. It was like, what the fuck? But I don't know, it's still fun, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know, like with the weather getting colder, patios are gonna not be open. So less comedy shows. And then with the second wave coming now, like I doubt they're gonna have as many capacities, so they're just gonna shut down shows again. So I don't even know what the future of comedy is looking like, but at least got my content online. So, it's pretty much
your online content's been flourishing, to be honest.
Yeah, thanks. It's been fun, and like I love doing it. So why not, and it's another avenue. I'm still doing acting auditions too for TV and like movies and stuff. So
what's that like now?
A lot of self-tapes, and yeah, like if you book the role, then like you will have to go on set.
Mm-hmm.
But like they take way more precautions now, less people working on set, and also you have to take COVID test every day if you're on set.
Yeah.
And then this is the new age. This is a new era of entertainment as well, even whether you like it or not. It's just the way it's going. So for me, at least, like I'm excited because I have an advantage, and like I've been doing videos since like 2014. I started on YouTube, and then like now I'm like all over. And so, yeah, it's just like, I don't mind it. Yeah. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he's so loud. I'm sorry. By the way, is this the best or the worst episode you've done so far?
Oh, definitely the worst. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I want to.
But it's okay. You're one of the most easygoing people to talk to, so it's been chill. What is your usual day like? How do you come up with the ideas and then go through, to posting it? The whole workflow.
I have a big whiteboard over here that I write on my like daily to-do lists on, and my like weekly schedule of like the date and then the video I'm posting, just to see like, okay, what I have to post this week, and then big list of like videos to do, and then just like some of them. But like mostly it's on my phone on my notes folder where I have my video ideas, and then I have a daily planner which I write into every single day. I have a planner where in the morning I wake up, I do my thing in the washroom, I make my bed, and then I usually come out and write into my journal. I write in a journal in my phone, and then also I fill out my daily schedule. So from like, I don't know, let's say 9 to 12 a.m. Every single hour, every minute, I write down what I'm going to do that day.
And do you follow through?
Most of the time, yeah. Sometimes like I slack, and like it's like I'm still trying to like learn the habits to get better. But like for the most part, like I'll write the idea down. Then on another day, I'll go and write out the actual like script of it, at least like the major points, and then I'll just film it. And every day it's like the same shit pretty much. And then I schedule stuff like to film my podcast, You know, I schedule to write, I schedule to film, I schedule to exercise.
So you scheduled the 20-minute chat about you sitting in public washrooms.
Yeah, 100%. That was a small clip from the podcast, but yeah. Literally, I
listened to the episode. I'm like, even when I go to friends' houses, like I have to lay down some toilet paper. Like I can't touch that.
No, it's not happening. I'm not going raw dog ass cheeks on a fucking toilet that's not mine. Even on my own toilet at home, I have to wipe it down like thoroughly before I sit down.
Okay.
It's like I understand it's like a little excessive, but like I planned that whole episode and literally my notes. So I did a whole shit story after that clip you saw. I don't know if you actually watched the actual episode, but
yeah.
Did you see the one on just my Instagram or on my YouTube?
No, I listened to it's the ghosting one. No.
Yeah, like on YouTube you saw it?
Yeah, I was watching it on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that whole episode is literally just me talking about shit for 22 minutes, a shit story, and then the rest of it was ghosting, right? So
yeah, it was
like my notes.
It started so casually about being like you've never gone to a cottage, and then it segues to I loved it. I said you're like I just wanted to be like a ghost or whatever, like on social media, just take a break, and then by the way, ghosting. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, tangents about ghosting. Yeah, literally. But
and then somehow that was just drifted into full-fledged.
Just shit. Yeah, literally. So like my whole the notes in my folder for that episode was ghosting and then poop story. That was like all I had, and I just naturally just started talking. It's fun. I don't know. It's like it's a learning process every day doing podcasts. It's like tough, but it's fun,
No, it's fun. No, I love the way you do it, and you're very natural in your storytelling, so it's funny.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I've never really heard that before, so thank you.
Your poop storytelling is exquisite.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Wow, very nice.
Thank you, Nora.
Thank you.
You are not as stupid. You are very smart.
Thank you. If you haven't listened to it, guys, you need to go listen to Finding Neema.
Yeah, respect. Listen to that shit. Don't fuck around, guys. Listen to my shit.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how bored were you today?
Bored?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How stupid am I?
This episode?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wanted to fucking throw myself in traffic. That's for sure.
For sure.
This is like an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna give you a perfect score because
it's not perfect.
You're fun to talk to, and your name is Nora, which is same letter as mine, first letter. Yeah, and I told you that I have a girlfriend, so that's his exclusive information.
Exclusive, guys. I need to put this out today, if anything,
before
someone else leaks it. Six buzz.
You're my TMZ.
Where can everybody find you? Is it just Neema Naz?
Yeah, Neema Naz on everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, fucking LinkedIn, fucking Facebook, LinkedIn. Fucking garage sale? Fucking TikTok, okay, bro? Like, I fucking grind, okay? So, yeah, find me everywhere there. And kiss your loved ones. And also tell Gary Vee to be on my podcast. And also Nora's podcast. And we'll have a good time.
All right.
Again.
Well, there you have it, folks. Back. Yes, I will bring you back. And we'll talk about some more exclusive shit.
We will.
Thank you so much for coming on. And anyone who's listening, Mom, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Legendz Podcast. And hope to have you back on soon.
Yeah. Thank you, Nora, for having me. Shout out to Finding Nora. And we'll see you on another episode of Legend.
You'll see us also exchanging catering, like your mom's catering and mine.
That's facts. That's happening for sure.
We need to do that. We should do like a Serbian Persian food
night. I'm down. That sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck. That sounds great. Do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
do her. All right. Sprinkles.
All right. Thank you. Peace in the Middle East.
Thank you so much. See you soon. That's usually how I ended.